Can you do it as a 4?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Where
where
do you
this
put
hero is.
Mirana? Who is this hero?
I think I've seen a couple.
It's got to be a core, right?
Is this some Pawn hero coming back?
I saw Fada play it once at.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw it.
Sumail loves to
Sumail
hear
played it a
Sumail
couple-
play it
We
mid.
saw it picked versus Razor a couple of
Yeah.
times because
Yes.
it is a hero that can deal with Razor, but also we saw Sumail fail with it quite hard. Like he even had a decent game, but just didn't do enough later on.
I feel like this hero has to be a core. I
Yeah.
love
You
playing
just-
support Mirana. I still
it's
play it.
just-
I can tell you it is hot garbage as a support.
How many reports did you get on your account for those?
Oh, look.
When I see a
Usually
former
just
Ana-
party queue. I don't go into solo queue
Oh, you
and do
don't
it
do
anymore.
solo. No,
I,
no.
for a little while, I was trying to keep it alive.
And
But
just a year ago, the hero was so good on 4.
it was the leap change that really destroyed support Mirana, because it used to be you gave the attack speed to your teammates.
And you also had neutral spawn at 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Well, this
it
is more
was
a
the
year ago.
neutrals.
but
It was the neutrals
Neutrals
because
too.
Neutrals nerf.
you
Neutrals don't spawn as often.
had the ability to go use that arrow, like 2 arrows, you're level 2.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
were already good.
Yeah. Well,
It's
and,
like
and
minute
then
in.
lanes became this strict 2-1-2. It used to be like 3-1-1 with a roaming 4,
Yeah.
which is where Mirana, great roamer, you stay in the jungle, and normally 4 position like an Earth Spirit, you're in the jungle, you're just in fault. You're not, but Mirana, you're farming.
You're farming.
Yeah, it's like you're farming while you're off map. But yeah,
Mute me.
feel it.
Giannis.
Giannis, you good? Hit him in the back. Oh,
That'll make it worse.
What?
yeah, and we have
On the mark, then you coughed on me. I was
a
like,
very
what's your
straightforward
shoulder?
draft by both of these teams. They open up with the Wraith King after the Mirana in the second stage, Hippomaniacs, Disruptor, and Tidehunter. Disruptor is a decent hero versus Mirana. You have that glimpse.
I like
she can't
Tide.
run away. Yeah, Tide is good
not-
versus Wraith King.
Yeah, we're not seeing enough tides against Wraith King, I feel, with all the Wraith King play we're getting.
Versus Kelly's.
It's great versus the
Yeah.
SDE Mirana.
Yeah.
You arrow the tide. You try to kill him.
10 seconds
Kinda get
remaining.
Yeah, he just gets
Yeah,
the
I'm
Kraken.
saying this hold on my mic.
Disruptor.
Fog
Can
is
you
saying smart
mind
stuff,
call,
guys.
Yeah,
Promise.
Kraken Shell is a good spell versus SD Mirana.
yeah.
Won't die. He'll get the Kraken.
Disruptor also just destroys Mirana with the first spell. That nuke really hurts the kitty, and also you have the glimpse versus the leaps.
They have 3 stuns for Tide to Kraken off this game.
I like the Hippomaniacs draft a lot more than that last one. They have some team fights, stable lanes, Jug is solid, and now they can pick something cheesy for their last pick if they have to.
Yeah, it's not like all
They
any
really
at all.
want
It's
to,
a
yeah.
well-rounded lineup. They might be missing some like push a little bit
Yeah.
here, but they have catch. They've got disables.
They're playing Dota with this draft, not trying to cheese their way out of a game.
If anything, right now I'd say they're limiting a bit on like actual stuns. Their only stun is like Inkswell if it connects. The other ones are not really stuns, like Ravager, but that's an
Yeah.
ulti, you know.
Where you want some mid with some catch, like the Ember type hero maybe, which is banned, but
Yeah. Because I look at Aachen and plethora of stuns. Sanking, Mirana, Wraith King, straightforward.
10 seconds
That doesn't pick
Really
up,
good.
does it? That shouldn't pick up, should it?
we're
Hopefully not.
5
If
seconds
any noise is being picked up, blame JJ as he's in the process of making some coffee or something similar. So
nothing, JJ. No, nothing at all.
You're good.
our eyes are bleeding, our ears are bleeding right now, but hopefully the microphones aren't picking this up for you.
That's good.
We messed
They
this
won't hear
coffee up. Yeah.
they
And
take
for the
out
last picks, I can actually ban out the OD. OD would be, well, not too solid for them, I guess. So they ban it out. It's decent to have something versus Tide.
Yeah.
OD is one of those heroes that has always been looked good against Wraith King too.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Go against Wraith King, you're a save for your teammates too, if they do get comboed.
Oh, this is a mid morph, I guess. Mid morph, and I mean Jug can be mid as
It
well.
could be mid,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
probably
It's
more
flex, but
better mid,
yeah,
right?
most likely it's
Rather
the
than
morph mid.
Yeah. As long as it's a good matchup.
I mean, it's Mirana. I guess it doesn't
Well, yeah,
have
but
to
it
be.
could, we still might see a Mirana spot
Yeah.
if they pick a mid now.
It
Because
could
now
be.
they know what they're against if they want to
Take-
pick someone else.
Just take Lina.
seconds remaining.
Well, take Lena, but then you are having a Mirana support. You should do Lena support.
Oof, gosh, that's, I mean, I don't actually.
Do you really want to shove that Mirana down to a support role?
You want to change it?
I mean,
That's why-
Yeah.
You could do
this
maybe
is the-
Sanking 4 and Mirana 3.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be.
Okay.
I
I'm on
think
the
that.
side then.
I mean,
yeah.
Mirana's a 3 though. It's still like what? There's no utility items that are that good.
It
to
just
get.
yeah.
At least you can go
Sorry.
your phase, your drums. You know,
Yeah,
right?
you're playing her more like a farming offlaner. Like Fata used to play 3 position Mirana for a little while.
I mean, I guess at least, they have got 3 setups for the arrows. you know, they have a lineup where Mirana is going to be able to find that combo.
Position 4 Mirana, when she was played a lot, you could actually build her into Greaves, and that used to be the build, like Urns, Arcanes, Greaves, that was normal.
But now people, you know, Ags got buffed. You gotta build Ags. That 1 second buff, it's been buffed twice. Or 3 times even.
So they nerfed the hell out of the original Ags. They took away the double Starstorm from it. They nerfed it.
I mean, it does make sense versus the Morph.
I think it's the best thing to just, like, you switch it up. Like,
yep. And have some...
Jonas is 3 position Mirana. Okay.
Position
Not
3
4.
Mirana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
position 4 Sand King.
Yeah.
Position 4 Sand King. Position 5 Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense what they just
I
did.
just think putting Mirana versus Morphling mid suicide. Like, you're not gonna get any last hits. You're gonna struggle pretty hard in that match unless somehow you get some arrow into a kill. That's just strange if it does happen.
So the position 3 Mirana works a bit better when your carries like a Wraith King. So there's just a bit more farm on the map. You don't have the greediest of carries. You have a stun out of your carry, so you don't feel too terrible about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a lot of setup for the arrow. And that's pretty funky, yeah.
I can't even see the face of Disruptor, like he's so high. Yeah. So tall. Oh my god, he looks...
Pretty sick.
Does mine look like that? I have that set. Does it look like that? Is it all lightning-y?
Yeah.
Lightning-y.
Well, that was the rare one, right? Was it on the Mortal one?
Oh yeah, I think I did. Yeah, that one actually. That's why I was picking this. That's more like it. You know what?
Hex, you need some cosmetics. Shadow Demon.
Basic stuff.
Tide, yeah, look at this. Top side. Even the Tide.
The Tide has the new sets
Grimstroke
though,
has no
yeah.
cosmetics.
I have the new one.
Grimstroke has the poor position 5s, that's it.
I got excited. I thought it was the red Wraith King one with the red skeletons. No one has the red skeletons. They're so cool.
I had it. I sold it. I was like, I'm funding my next 3 years of Steam games.
I didn't get any. I didn't get a single one from TI this year.
That one was
Or
like
last year.
$250 or something.
Now it's like
Crazy.
500 or 600, I think.
It's down.
Yeah, I think I think most of the Crimson Witness from last year.
I don't even see pro players with the Crimson Wraith King one.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
I
not
don't see like
seen it.
anyone with it.
Maybe some of the
Is that
Chinese players, because they're normally their cosmetic game's really high. Like they
I
will
still
roll.
think I
expensive
usually
stuff.
see the green.
I don't think I see the red Wraiths come out for many teams. It's so expensive. That good.
Yeah, but they have the Mirana mount, which is like what $4,000 and stuff, right?
Not this one, right?
Not this Mirana.
This one's still expensive. Then this one's still like a $60 one.
This one's still a bit expensive, but I see.
But
like,
it's not the bunny. It's the bunny.
Yeah.
There we go. Shout out to Lizard. Giant manly muscle.
Shout out to Lizard.
Thank you, Saberlight.
I saw Lizzard messaging him to say that between the games.
Yeah, of course I did. Shout out, my bro.
That's nice.
That was sweet.
To check those.
I like that, and they tip him as well. They're like, you know what? Yeah, we like Liz as well. We'll give you a tip.
You played with Saberlight on team before?
No, just in pubs, yeah. EU pubs.
All right.
Like, there's a lot of players here that I've played with overall in this qualifiers, like a bunch of them. Yeah.
You definitely a lot more than me. I've not been playing many of my
because
EU pubs.
EU.
Yeah.
No, I'm
try.
not speaking about pubs, about like stacks and teams.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bunch of them. But pubs, like everyone, definitely.
You mean you got as high as like rank 1, right? For a little while?
Yep.
The battle begins.
I mean, up until last year, I was always around 100, like a
Me
little
too.
bit, yeah.
I was like, I think my best I hit was 68 or something. NA rank, sure.
Yeah.
But I hit like 110 on EU, and then now I'm like 300. I don't know. I tanked like 800 MMR.
I tanked badly too. Oops.
It wasn't me though. It was my team.
Same here.
That's fine. I'm
Like
okay
two
with it.
Dota players.
It's not me spamming Pudge. Definitely. Yet.
I stopped spamming ET. That's what happened. I started picking other heroes and I started tanking. Gotta go back to
That was me. With my MMR would fluctuate based on how good the heroes I pick are.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
this has got nerfed. My MMR tanks. You know?
that's for everyone. Like whenever someone approaches me and asks me like, how do I go pro? The first thing I tell him is like, find a couple of heroes that are good in the meta and focus on them.
Yeah.
Play them to get to top 100-ish, because then you will be playing versus better players and your skills will adapt to that. Like you'll become faster.
Absolutely.
You need to do that. Yeah, you can't go pro if you're 4K forever. Like just like sort out your problems and deal with the MMR first.
Deal with the MMR first. So bust out the wallet, find an account.
I'm not saying that.
No.
If you want to do that, contact ODPixel.
Yes,
he knows some people, some void spammers.
I'm very good at boosting accounts, you know. Yeah. About 5 of the ones in the top 10 at the moment are all my handiwork.
Yeah, Ramsey's 1, Ramsey's 2,
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
1, and no one
Yeah.
2. Those are all Owen.
Yeah, they're good customers, VP. Yeah. Have a look. Lena versus Morph.
I feel like not an easy lane for Morph because you want to be high ag to
Oh,
get last
Whoa,
hits,
he got stacked up.
Yep.
but if you're low health, then Lena just nukes you down. So
Yeah. Lena just has like this huge advantage in range too. You walk up, you get hit 3 or 4 times when you're walking up to get a creep sometimes. And she does have a lane ward as well too, so she should be able to see him a little bit onto that high ground.
you got to get this range creep with the news. No.
Oh, the up, was that an
Misses,
uphill
right?
miss?
Uphill miss. Uphill miss even though she was standing right next to him. And that's a feels bad. Oh, he's
Makes it
taking a lot of damage,
50,
yeah. And also has a salve probably.
Oh, UK
the
Dota.
outplay.
Oh no,
Oh,
UK
no.
Dota.
He has a salve. He has a salve, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't
And
oh,
the
and
fairy
instantly
ward.
face palm. He's like, no, please.
for the queen.
Loses the range creep.
For the
For
queen.
the queen.
Oh, UK
UK
Dota. UK. You know.
And he's out of mana.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Out of mana.
and this is going to kind of turn into a bit of a regen battle.
Yep. Got a mango at least. Drop your null.
Yep.
Probably.
He's pushing hard, so Morphling. Let's see how well he can deny with Lena.
Only 4 CS on Morphling, so
I
he is
think he should be pushing.
doing well.
I thought he'd be pushing for the mana. At least like stun under the tower and mess him a bit more, but doesn't actually commit the mango here just yet.
Morph gets
There,
most,
now he
like
does.
3
That's-
last hits,
that's-
4 last
you
hits
may as
under
well.
the
You're
tower.
gonna use it anyway.
No,
I
I
guess
thought
you
he
lose
would.
the health.
But, yeah.
Now you actually have that kill threat again, and
Nice
again
dodge
another
again.
dodge. Committing forward and
What's Mirana doing, by the way?
It was offline.
behind tower.
I guess she
catching a
pulled creeps,
bull,
yeah.
Oh, they did the same thing last game. I was watching on the other screen actually. I believe it's Pablo, right? Pablo just pulled the whole bottom wave
Yeah.
behind the tier 2 actually, instead of behind the tier 1.
Yep.
He
It's
did
something
the
that
same
the
thing.
position 4 used to do, like just a month ago. That was the standard play for 4s, but he's an offlane, so.
He's moving it also like Pablo is moving not between the tier 1 and the tier 2. He's actually moving it between the tier 2 and tier 3, so it actually can't get contested by the other support. I saw him doing that in the other series. So.
Oh. Pablo.
Thank you, Mirana. Theoretically kill potential, but this Jug is too much of a threat that if they commit, they're going to be trading kills with Jug at best.
Kind of cool how they decided to just put the disruptor down here with the jog instead of the Grim.
I expect. I understand that versus Mirana. I
Yeah.
think Disruptor is really good. The nuke damage is like it definitely comes in handy versus Mirana, and also later on perhaps a glimpse versus the Leaps. But the nuke damage is the main reason.
Yeah, main reason. I think Grim also provides at least a little bit of a defensive play for the Tide.
Yeah.
You get hit by a stroke, you get slowed down a lot. You also
No,
clear the
Morph!
quick wave quickly. Morph.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
Morph.
He's not. He's
It's
not.
Morph.
He's solving.
It's Morph.
Hang on.
This is
I'm back, by the
This
way.
is the UK Dota lane. 21-6 to 13-2.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah, I usually aim for symmetrical.
And Morph is, I want to say, buying probably more regen than Lena is right now. Maybe Lena with the mangoes.
Oh, UK internet.
Well, Lena goes. Did she get the bottle yet? She's probably bringing the bottle soon, I'd imagine, right? You go baby bottle this game versus the Morphling. Who else do you have that goes bottle this game?
Hmm?
She hasn't bought it actually.
Not yet, but
Wait,
should
is
buy it
Kyria-
now. Yeah?
No, Kyria's...
Oh, he
Lena's
said he hit the
fine.
secret shop
Yeah,
to
yeah.
buy the bottle.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 800 gold and
Yep.
has the bottle queued up. So.
She's the only really one that, I mean, her and what, like Sanking or Miranda are the ones that go for the bottle.
Yep.
The Radiant draft doesn't really have a bottle.
And the Korea dying.
No.
Okay.
Sensking could buy it as position 4. Like
Yes.
sometimes you get
Position
it.
4
yeah.
sometimes. I mean, she should be pretty good around the rune control there.
Now you have that mana regen to keep bullying this Morphling even more.
Minute 5 runes coming up in 30 seconds, so we might see some brawl around those.
Yeah, this is where I think even Lena should rotate.
Yeah, I think Lena might make the way.
These mids with bottle rotating for bounty runes to
Oh.
secure them and refill bottle.
Okay. Saberlight was Inkswelled, but disrupted, prevented.
Ooh,
by
got the crit,
Shadow
big
King.
crit.
Can you get another? Needs another stun, which is kind of a long cooldown.
Instead, they will secure that bounty rune for themselves, I believe.
Lena's not rotating.
2 for 2. Like it.
Looks like 2 for 2. Yeah. Pexu gets 1.
Great job.
So far, this Mirana is also not doing alright. Not too great, but
Radiant's top tower.
an offlane Mirana.
I'd like one of the supports to check the 6-minute rune on the Radiant side. I don't think you want to give Alina full bottle as she's 6.
Oh,
Pressure.
we have the arrow.
The leap with it, Starstorm.
Should that be that? But can they maybe get the Sand King?
It might. Yeah.
Got him.
I think you're fine with that. 155 gold for 277.
Huh?
If
Nice
you
going
were
to your
Jug,
jug.
you're super happy with that.
Oh, UK Dota.
You
Ping that, you know
can't
there's a ward.
The pings.
And
You
the
know there's a
tips.
ward somewhere now.
Very nice. From Symmetrical up top.
Saberlight's gotta be
Kill.
careful.
Grimstroke, yeah, he's very squishy. Even though he's full HP, he cannot commit to that kill.
Gotta watch out how you pop the Kraken shell when the poisons are on. You gotta wait till the poisons stack up because it will just purge them off. It does the damage, but you can't actually get the 5th stack because it'll remove it before you actually do the damage taken.
Oh,
Some good damage here.
Sorry?
Has got healing ward.
yeah, and the sticks, he's fine. It's really good that this Mirana didn't just pop off on that lane because it's so difficult for him. Oh, magical. Does stun him.
Connects it.
He needs to hit this LSA and
Good glimpse.
He missed
He's
the
just
other
he's
side.
duking out the 3 of them.
Yeah,
They can't catch him.
he's fine.
He's trying so hard to get in range for the glimpse.
Oh, but
Got
does.
him.
let's see.
Oh,
he
missed
missed
it.
it.
Missed it.
Mistimed it. The Symmetrical's able to just
no.
walk away again.
he might turn this too. He's got TPs coming in, but no,
Is-
he's in trouble.
They should
But he's
get
got a
it, but
DD.
he's-
He got 1 kill.
He's got a kill off
I
of
mean,
that.
that's good.
Yeah, it took him a lot of time to kill him.
Really made them work for it.
Still though, it's definitely more
Oh,
worth it.
thank-
Oh, the Sand King is
He's
in
got no
position for the double burrow.
Is there any follow damage that?
Pexu's out of mana. No more poisons.
Yeah.
Oh, the arrow.
There's an arrow.
They'll
From
get the Grimstroke.
downtown.
Yeah, I don't know if they get this Morphling, but Morphling's still out of mana.
Dyer's middle
He's very tanky.
Good
They
pressure.
should not be able to get him.
But he's full strength. You just let him walk away and
Also, it was Orange. It was Grimstroke that got the kill on Lina, not the Morphling.
Yeah.
So not super valuable for Morphling to lose so much CS chasing around for that Lina kill, but overall does get the experience. Good. And yeah, they had some miscommunications there when
Yep.
it comes to that gank.
The initial kinetic field missing, and then you could tell the Disruptor wants to get the glimpse off, but
But he
Morphling was like,
can't,
I want to
yeah.
try to land a Light Strike Array without it.
And it's
Yeah.
a level 1 glimpse, it's not really that
Yeah.
easy. You need to get closer.
That's where, as the Disruptor, you blame your core, though. You missed the LSA.
Oh, was thinking about your
Oh, Pablo.
Well, that's where you run.
Yeah.
But the glimpse is there and the kinetic build. Oh,
And see ya.
see ya. Yeah,
Nice
it's
TP.
TP. There's still Omni Slash. Jonasson fan, he has to be careful because Grimstroke has rotated. He has Phantom's Embrace, and it is pretty good versus Mirana.
Yeah.
up on raise.
Have you ever seen anyone actually hit the Phantom as it's on the way to latch to somebody? I don't think I've ever seen a pro hit
Can
it
you
while
do
it's
it?
on the... Yeah, you can hit it while... As soon as Grim
While it's-
shoots
uh-huh,
it,
while
you can
it's
attack
flying.
the Phantom. Yep. No one attacks it. I've never seen anyone
Might
actually do
kill
it.
Senny here. See?
Double star.
He
The
is
Jukes.
joking.
The
Healing
juke.
ward?
And the
He didn't
healing
hit
And the
ward.
ward, yeah.
Zenny's fine.
He had a chance to, but he was
No
very
leaps.
tunnel vision on the kill.
What's up with
No
the...
leaps
oh,
left.
Oh, he... can they kill the Jug after? Let's see. Well, Lina is
He's
there.
rotating. Yeah.
He's running away. They needed to
Okay.
block him. Yep. With those phase boots, that's impossible. Not really the best micro there with the healing ward, but who cares? He survives in the end.
He lives.
Yeah.
Jonas making a bit of a misplay there.
Yeah, that means Lina also rotated for nothing. So she's now back mid, but that was like a little bit of a free wave there for the morph.
Oh, 1,000 net worth head of morph, but
Tidehunter is getting so much. Saberlit was the one to watch last game, and again, this one he is having a great start. He's versus Wraith King. It's a nice,
Yeah.
nice hero to play versus Wraith King.
Well, can they catch this?
Be able to, but first Jonas.
He still doesn't have any leaps, does he? Oh, one.
Oh,
just
he's
now.
down.
One.
Pop.
Oh,
the next
Oh, one more.
There we go.
raindrop's not going to help you there.
Like
Not
when-
enough over the threshold.
Oh, the Ravage
Ravage
good.
on
Nice
3.
one.
Saberlight. Coming over the rotation. Symmetrical is bottling up. Doesn't matter. Saberlight's
UK
still able to
Dota.
finish
Fifth
up the kill.
poison. Ooh.
Oh, not really
Not
that.
as much as you think it would do.
Exu?
Doesn't matter.
He's just
Alino
dead
Is,
as well.
yeah. He's just trying to
That's a bit of an awkward wrap
lure
around
him
there
away from
from
the sand.
Aachen trying to get behind that tier 1 tower, and then suddenly
Yeah.
Ravage, Saberlight's in, and they turn it round.
They had that ward, they were kind of camping for Morph, but
Yeah.
the Sand King just can't really get in.
Can you check this Disruptor and his skill build, by the way?
He did-
Alright, it's the normal
Ooh.
one. It's when you max out the glimpse. But what I wanted to say is, in this kind of a game, you can even go for your nuke. It's so strong.
Yeah.
Versus Mirana, versus Lina.
I think we've seen that more. At least 2
Yeah.
points in it we've
2
seen.
points,
most of the
because it's
time.
been buffed. It's actually pretty... It always has been the best nuke, right? I think
Yeah.
it's the best level 1 nuke. when
It was
comes to
like
damage.
Damage, yeah.
Warlock and Warlock's is over time
yeah.
and Disruptors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like the 2 highest for a long time. I think Warlock's is still
A little bit better, right?
Warlock's was 190 for a time. This one is
Yeah.
this one's what
The
180.
problem is you want the glimpse versus the Mirana as well versus the leaps, and the glimpse is just so good when you have the big range. Oh,
Yeah,
the
it definitely
arrow
makes sense.
is not there. They should back out though. It's only the 2 of them, and Alemania they're still.
Oh, close
Alright.
one. They moonlighted for that too, or was there another
But they
lane
get
that
them all.
needed it?
Oh,
UK
Symmetrical.
Dota.
Ah, there you go.
With the
Oh, he
invis.
used the moonlight to make the aggressive play forward.
yeah.
Yep.
Alright. And I like that. I know we've seen a lot of like the 4-1-4s. I think versus Morphling, you just max your stun, or at least
Yeah,
more than
get
1
all the
point.
damage,
You
yeah.
just get all the burst. You connect it, you're gonna more likely get the
Mirana
kill.
getting really low, but can't turn with the arrow.
Yeah, is there in time.
TP. They'll go for the
Yeah.
next.
Okay, the other
At
kill
the same
instead.
time, Disruptor probably not that lucky. Let's see.
Oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
he
that
just
lucky.
TP'd.
Exactly that lucky.
They glimpsed the Wraith King top, right?
Yep.
They glimpsed him back top, so they didn't have the stun follow-up. So
Hey, they get away from all of them.
a very nice glimpse by Disruptor.
Good escape from Hippo.
6 to 7 on the kills, only 1k gold difference. Pretty nice. 12 minutes in.
Now this, I don't know. This Miranda just feels like there isn't a good place in the game for her.
Yeah.
Like that's where this goal difference mostly lies. Both carries having a good enough time. Morphling kind of struggling, but
On one side, you have the utility that the Tide Hunter is inevitably going to bring to the board, right? You have the Tide. What's he building into? Vlad's, maybe just utility. Like, you don't even need that link necessarily right now. On the other hand, you have Mirana.
Or you could just go damage.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see some fun Tide.
Some Solar
He's
Crest,
feeling himself.
Death Zone,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
What needs to happen for Mirana to be having a place in this game, though?
I don't even know. She has to be outplaying everyone, landing good arrows, using that Moonlight Shadow to take down Morph, I guess.
You gotta message Ice Frog, that's how.
yeah, this
No.
here
Buff a
is-
hero. Nah, it's tough. Especially versus Jug and Disruptor. I think those 2 are very hard to play. And Grimstroke. I mean, the support pool on Hippos is just very good versus
We see a
Mirana.
setup
I missed
coming
the
up.
draft. Did they try to pick it and it could have been a 4 at first, or was it always intended to be
No,
off
I think
lane?
they're always picking it for Jonas and Pan. I don't unless I got
They picked it
symmetrical. I don't
third.
know if symmetrical plays Mirana mid.
Yeah, they picked it third. They had Sand King already, so it was like it was either going to be a mid or an off lane, or
Yeah.
Sand King had to play as
Yeah, I think Pablo is playing Sand King usually, so
yeah.
plays it a lot.
But Mirana's support is even more underwhelming than this, I would say.
Yeah, it's a good. Their Wraith King is still like,
Yeah,
tremendously fun.
Reiki and
Oh,
Lena are having a great time.
Got a good timing on Midas, free farming away.
Yeah. He's going for the armlet build too, so he's going for just straight right click instead of going for Radiance again versus the Jug.
Yeah. Mirana, we get an item or 2 and start doing some damage. You can be a threat in these fights. Like probably see like a Maelstrom type build.
But this is the most important thing about Mirana. It's you're just like a free smoke for your team every time
But
it's up. And the Ravage.
the Ravage, the Static Storm, and the Kinetic Field lock them down. Good use for Symmetrical. Does keep him safe and allow him to back up. Get in position to try and turn things around. The arrow misses everything.
Sand King, Wraith King's just on the back line.
He
Kills
is. He's picked
Grimstroke.
apart the Grim. He'll now
Yeah.
turn with the Light Strike Array down on the Saberlight. Laguna as well. We get another. Still Curry on the high ground. Pablo comes in with the Bar Strike. They're turning around with the epicenter with the Blade Fury. Curry's doing his
stick.
best to get away. He's back to the high ground
he
on
lives.
the retreat, and he
Oh
will
my
survive.
God.
He is out of there.
That was so close, but
Dude,
he
his
manages to live, yeah.
He's on cooldown
However, Morphling, he should be fine as well. He's a Morphling. He has 2 HP bars, like easy.
Use that
Mirana
Midas.
is there though. They want to
They want
continue
this
this
tier
pressure.
1. Yeah. You get the deny.
Oh, he tried. And now he might
He's
die.
dead. He's so dead. Yeah. Happens.
Alright, that helps Jonas's game. Gets the tower and the kill.
Yep.
Bounty runes spawning. Looks like bottom will be claimed by Aachen. Maybe not. Purple's there. Jug.
Yeah, Jug.
Nice.
It's like
On point.
three for Hippomaniacs.
He
Oh, no,
might not
two
get
for
the
two.
other
Yeah,
one.
he's not
Let's see.
getting
Maybe he gets. Nah.
Careful.
2 for 2.
There's a lot of people there.
So they have to have their, in particular, their carry heroes there when they get those disables, right? They had the Ravage perfect, the Disruptor ulti perfect, but then just Yules on the Lina buys time for her before the Morphling or the Jug are even in position to get on top too. They didn't have the follow up.
Jug was actually running away. He had like Purge on him from Shadow Demon,
Yeah.
so he was trying to spin out of the fight and then re-go, which he did manage to do. He took down Lina afterwards with the Morphling, but that's a Toshka stun right there.
From the creep.
Trying to bait Blade Fury, you know?
Testing.
He's got ultimate still. He
Let's
didn't use
go.
the
And
last
They
the
are
fight.
rest of
coming
the
as
team
well.
are
Yeah,
coming
this-
over.
This is okay.
He's tanky too.
He's
got
so
armor.
tanky.
They realized that was not going to be a play for them, and if anyone gets hit by a stun here.
Perhaps wait. Is Kari going for defusal on his?
Got Yasha.
No, yeah.
Going for Yasha instead. I wouldn't mind the defusal build when you consider you have Morphling as well in your team.
Yeah,
But-
then you can act as like a playmaker.
Yeah, just
and
be the playmaker. Also, kill that Wraith King a couple of times before his level 20.
Oh,
Hexu.
Hexu. He
Silence.
just walks in.
Can he disrupt himself?
Still.
Look at the nuke out. Ravage
Ravage on
down.
4.
There's the
Oh,
Omni Slash though. Curry's cleaning up the kills. Double kill for Curry. Symmetrical. Getting away with the Moonlight Shadow. He's been dusted. But the movement speed though. Drag back the Wraith King. Still has to reincarnate, but he's
Killed
getting
him
bailed
once.
on. Everybody else is out of there. So they should be able to kill
Zanny.
Ragix a second
Disruptor is
time.
dead.
Ooh, that arrow though.
Arrow combo does get them a trade.
Can the armor toggle his way out of this one? Nope.
No.
They
get
had
him.
a ward. They saw him coming. That ward
Yeah.
just wins them that fight.
Absolutely. I wonder
Really?
if it was worth it, him like popping his stick and actually using the reincarnate there, because he didn't have enough mana for it, right?
You want
Is
to
he
put it
level-
on? You want to just
he's-
dive?
He's level
otherwise?
12. He has level 2
guess it's-
ulti,
Yeah, yeah, that's
at
fine.
least.
I mean, he was gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah,
So
but
it's
he
like-
got a kill off the disruptor off of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You mean his ulti was on cooldown, the Wraith King?
No.
No,
he died twice.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're saying, yeah, that's what I mean.
Because he sticked early. He sticked when there were like 4 heroes surrounding him. I guess he just wanted to get a trade kill. and
Oh,
just
you're
pop-
saying
yeah.
not using your stick
He
on the
could've
first
just-
one. I see
yeah,
what
he
you
could've
mean.
just
He's
died
death,
the one.
but he got a
Yeah,
trade
yeah.
kill, so I don't know.
Pablo.
Epicenter.
Got the Epi. The Blade Fury is about to wear off.
Oh, they
The
got the
burst
Skyward.
and the
Got
barrage
the
strike.
damage.
They've got the damage. They punish Curry.
A lot of gold. Hexu got the last hit though.
Whoa. Yeah.
They had the
600 gold
lead.
almost. But not that big of a
You could
lead.
be like up by 200 gold as a team, and that affects gold balance by so much.
Yeah, gold lead, and he had a kill streak. So.
Yeah.
It still isn't enough to shift the balance into their favor, though.
I mean, slowly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lina
yeah.
and Wraith King are on top, so they're doing quite all right. At the same time, you are playing versus the Morphling, so at least you have the Lina. She's all right versus the Morphling at any given point. That's what
Yeah.
you're counting on.
This is a great build. Once he gets the pipe, I think that's gonna make the fights a lot easier for Radiant. It's gonna negate
I hope
majority
he
of the
finishes
damage.
it. I
Yeah.
hope he finishes the pipe.
I agree. I think it'll be really good for his team.
Yeah, he is doing it.
They don't have to worry about so much about the burst. I think he's negated a bit. Grimstroke is very farmed in this game. Just noticing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting some farming time.
Only the 1 point. I was wondering why those Zinc Swells felt so unimpactful. It's only the 1 point. That's not something you usually see with Jug. You usually see 4 points in the Ink Swell.
You actually see 4 points in Inkswell with anything
With
right now.
anything, yeah.
Because
That's
it's so powerful. It's such a long
Yeah,
stun as well.
Ganking mid, Shadow Demon.
That's a bit curious.
Yeah, very curious that he went for the
Because
kill.
like you understand it, you know, the nuke's great because it scales so much that people love the nuke and all that, and the 3 hits on Phantom is what you get on the third point. But all the teams
Inkswell-
were anyway just they were like I was seeing like 1-1-4.
Yeah.
That's from like everybody at the major. It's in particular in Sandia.
Did this get changed in the last patch, Inkswell? Can we hover over it for a
And
second?
like Shadow.
Inkswell is now... Oh,
Look at the Ray Pipe Blast out there. Able to nuke down the Disruptor before he gets a single spell out.
Can they chase for more?
Curry's
Jug
going for the Blade Fury TP. Nothing holding him back through it, so he will manage to escape the rest of them.
yeah, also...
Oh, they've got the vision.
Got the vision.
They'll get the catch on Saberlight as Aachen take 2.
Right before the runes spawn as well.
Sadly, he couldn't be hidden as well as the orange player, the Grimstroke, as he was taking that spot.
Danny runs up top will at least be taken one by Jug.
The other one Maybe by
Race
Sand
is
King,
on.
let's see. Oh, yeah, got it.
Safely. Wait, you were saying Inksoul didn't get changed, right? It was just the
It
Grim
didn't,
Stroke
it
ulti.
didn't.
It was
Yeah,
just
did get
the
changed,
ulti is
yeah.
10% at all levels. That was the only thing that I think that got changed in the patch.
Yep. Inksoul still as strong. He did start leveling it up now though.
Yeah.
So 3 levels in second spell is all you need for the extra attacks, I guess. There is a smoke from the Shadow Demon. He did smoke himself though, so this
Just
is
alone.
probably some boarding expedition. Let's follow Pexu into the land of unknown as he goes bravely into the Radiant.
He's got
deep
skeleton backup, don't
territories.
worry.
He has skellies behind him, and he is a Shadow Demon, and he does see
There's
Zenny,
smoke
and
broke.
this should be a dead disruptor.
Wraith King has a blink.
Oh, he gets the
good
storm
ulti
off.
though. And Saberlight is there, and Morphling
No,
is
they get
there.
a Ravage, and he's alive.
He's dead.
He's
No,
alive.
he's alive.
He's
He's alive.
alive.
The barrier!
The pipe.
Oh, Saberlight with that save, and Senny with the peace of mind to just keep it cool, throw down his spells, and walk out of it.
Get
I
2
can't
kills
believe
and
he
return 2. Maybe 3.
I can't believe Wraith King wasn't there quicker. Too.
Yeah.
You need to rotate over.
That's the beauty of the one thing about Pipe. Pipe cannot be dispelled. Not even by SD Purge, nothing. So that Pipe barrier effect.
And they do
Was
lose the
enough.
Grim Stroke.
Yeah.
Right, because it's the only one, right? Guard is purgeable, but Pipe is just not.
You mess with Zenny, you die.
It's always important to get survive in these situations as disruptor too, because you get levels, and levels is like just get close to that GPM talent.
Oh, the sweet, sweet GPM
It's
talent.
far, but you know.
It's far, but it's on your mind all the time. Doesn't matter how far you are. Sometimes.
You can dream of
You're
it.
like 20 minutes in, you're like, can I please get the tome team?
Stockpile them, please. Baba.
Moonlight Shadow used for that? Can they go aggressive with that? Or
That
is it just
did-
a defensive one?
I
may
think
look to
walking
turn,
up
they-
high ground can be a little scary, but
Yeah.
there is no Ravage and there is no Static Storm, so.
Very even game right now. It does feel like Dire have the farm in pretty good places as far as having those top 2 cores. Miranda still feels like at that awkward stage where she doesn't do a whole lot, but BKB and then she can just try go in the back line. Try hunt Grimstroke Disruptor in these fights.
I want to see how Morphling can fare in this game versus just so much disables. He's got the Lincolns, he's got a BKB queued up, but they're still just, I mean, even like this, the Shadow Demon causes problems. You get disrupted and then your illusions are just going to kill you. You have to waveform away.
This is the build we normally hate on the Lincolns into BKB, but
Yeah.
it feels a little necessary, at least to get something to deal with all these stuns.
Oh, they found him. TP out. Can he get it in time?
No, the glimpse is there. What's funny, actually, he walked out of where he was, and then he impales back to where he was from the start.
Yeah.
And starts TPing. He could have TP'd instantly when the jug started spinning. That pokes his head out a little bit, Pablo. Says hi, dies. I guess it's worth it. Whoops.
They've got the Disruptor here. Jonas.
Oh,
glimpse.
second leap wasted.
Goodbye.
And goes for the TP.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's an ambitious TP for sure. You're getting
Yeah.
clips to Static Storm. No way you're getting out of there.
That Disruptor is such a good pick in this game overall.
Yeah.
Definitely working out well for them right now.
Could they
Let's see.
actually?
Now they're thinking about Roche.
They're actually going to turn this into the Roche. Do they have
Uh,
Medallion?
I don't think they do.
They've
do
got
they?
Gush.
Yeah, Gush is good, but no medallion.
Yeah.
Really I mean, they stay nice and healthy at least for it. And
They're taking it down pretty fast.
The Skellies are thinking about coming over.
They're
need
considering.
vision.
They saw somebody. They found
They
their
saw
target.
Disruptor. Run!
Bloodthirsty. Wait, they're waiting for him.
Run, Sandy!
Oh,
I think
you gotta
it's-
get
Oh,
in there
he's
soon.
gonna die on Disruptor.
The
crit!
Roshan's dead though.
Oh, Glimmer!
And the pipe barrier again. Said he's going to be saved, and Saberlight just pops down the Ravage. They're straight on top of the Sand King, who tried to go into the pit, but the Roshan and Aegis are already in the
Oh,
hands
the
of
double
Gush.
stun.
The Soulbind, the
Oh.
Gus chase down as he'll use himself up symmetrical. The Inkswell stun connects, and they chase him. They push
he's
back,
still
they're
alive.
still under the moonlight. Right, Fire Blast is down. They've got the Dust as well. Its defensive disruption is used. But Symmetrical surrounded. He'll get a light strike
dead.
array out, but the waveform from Supreme helps clean him up.
Rajix
Now looking
gets
over
him.
towards the Wraith King, they'll take him down the once. If they're ready to do it again, Jonas and Phantom Pexu trying to push them off the target, but he's knocked back by the Adaptive Strike. The Omni Slash bounce is actually going the wrong way though, onto the creeps. It doesn't matter though, they
Oh, he's
still
dead.
get the Wraith King. Double
This
kill
Maul
for Curry.
keeps stunning people.
Into the Wraith King form, has the Wraith 5 Blast onto Pexu. It's a defensive disruption on himself, but there's no saving him. Waveform up, even
Oh.
look towards Jonas and Fan. He gets low on the morph. He has the full wand. will be able to get away as Hippomaniacs take the roast, the Aegis,
Can
and
we
a
see
very convincing
the
team fight.
recap?
Can we just-
Because how
Can we
much
just say
damage?
that this disruptor isn't killable? Like, just don't try. Like, he just baits them. That Wraith King goes on him.
That was Mirana basically right-clicking uninterrupted the whole time. That's the
Yeah.
best she can do.
It's a decent amount of damage. It's just it's not enough against
And
this
it's not
sort of
burst damage, so
sustained-
it's like anyone
It's
being
just-
hit by Mirana.
it's just right-click.
Yeah, you kind of see her hitting you, and you're like, well, if she gets me low enough, I'll back off. She never
Yeah.
has that killing blow.
That's a disappointing.
And it's just not fast enough to sort of get through these heroes like the Morph or the Jug with his Blade Fury, Omni Slash.
Like, Stormstormer is having the having this last like 2 games of his life. He's playing phenomenal. Like perfect position for the Ravage. The pipe build.
Storm,
has now
Storm.
saved-
Saberlight,
Oh,
Saberlight.
I was going to say,
Why
he's
am I
not
saying
even in this
Storm?
game. I mean, what's he playing one right now? We're not even watching.
Shut up, Saberlight. You know what I meant.
Saberlight.
The Tidehunter is
Yeah,
owning.
Yes.
Absolutely owning.
Stand-up
He-
player of Hippomaniacs
For
so
sure.
far.
He
for
had
sure.
a really good Axe game. Now he's having a good Tide game.
It's because Lizzard was talking about Stormstormer like he's friendly with him, and then Saber gives him a
Liz-
shout
I
out.
don't
You
know if
know,
it's a
my
similar
mind was
link
in
name.
the in the Liz place.
The Morph's still
Your
in
mind
the,
was in my place.
I don't know.
Oh.
Morph used like 4 or 5
Alright.
Wraith Fire blasts that fight too.
I'll
that
go with that.
destroyed them.
Yeah, he took the morph duration and,
Yeah.
right before the last fight started too. So, or a little bit before the last fight started.
Did they lose the Aegis that fight then?
It was on the Jug, and I don't
And
think
he
so.
did not lose that
He did
Aegis.
not.
That
Oh,
whole
alrighty
fight
then.
started with Wraith King aggressively jumping on the Disruptor, not managing to kill him with that pipe and the Glimmer Cape. Then Sand King as well, Pablo. He had the right idea. Go inside, use the Sandstorm, try to steal the Aegis. Sadly for him, Saberlight uses that Ravage for the Wraith King and clips the Sand King
Yeah.
just as Rosh is dying.
I think he even
That's the
epied,
Aegis.
right? I think he
Yeah.
epied and just committed everything into the pit, but they were just a spinning jug and a Ravage clips him.
Very unfortunate fight for Aachen Esports.
Teamfight initiations and stuff are I mean, the Tidehunter is just a massive problem getting past him. And now with the Blink Dagger too, his positioning is going to be... He was doing those without Blinks. He was getting 4 or 5-man Ravages. Now with the Blink, definitely need to be careful if you are Alemania.
With the Aegis, you can just stay on the high ground. The Ravage is back up again as well.
Going to the
Yeah, you
easiest
have
way
to
to
be
snipe
careful
healing
though.
ward.
There is a Wraith King from behind, thinking about it, but
Jug
Some
illusion.
Jug
you
illusion.
need to kill the killing
Kill the,
ward.
yeah, they need to use those illusions to kill her or something, or
Yeah.
at least try to kill it.
If you aren't killing the killing ward, you aren't fighting them.
Oh.
Oh, the stun is there on the...
Cancel the TP.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Mirana coming from the other side as
They're
well.
chasing for more. He's got Blade Fury in 8 seconds. He's also got the Manta and the Aegis, so a very hard kill, the Jug.
Miranda walks
Nah.
by and they're like, what the hell?
Where did that Miranda come from?
She was in the jungle. She was farming. She did send an arrow and almost
Yeah,
hit on
almost.
on Saberlight, but I mean that's the thing about arrow. They almost hit.
Miranda actually turned the Ogre Club into a Dragon Lance,
I saw
slowing down the BKB.
Yeah, she had that for the longest time now, but
Why would she slow down her BKB?
I guess what are you gonna
Wanted
do
the
with that
Dragon Lance.
BKB once you get it?
And
how
she's
does
not
that
being
change?
focused at the moment anyway, I
Yeah.
guess.
Just get him on there. By
She's
the
being
Hyperstone.
ignored anyway.
By the Hyperstone.
That BKB will make her bigger and more obvious. So.
It-
lay low.
Puts a target on your
Yeah,
back.
I think the
get the
idea is
Dragon
you can
Lance.
just leap into the supports and try kill them, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
even leaping in against like Jug Morphling, these heroes have a lot of physical damage. They will kill you during
She needs the
BKB.
BKB though,
I mean,
versus
if-
the Disruptor versus
if-
everyone.
Yeah, Tide.
If you BKB, you put a target on your back for Omni Slash, though, right? That's like an instant. I'm omniing the BKB
Yeah.
target, but yeah, needs it. For sure. Manta Diffusal build, liking it a
Well-
lot this game.
It looks like Hippomaniacs is just, you know, they got some objectives in mind. Tier 2 top is the next one to go. They can take a shrine on the back of that if they want to.
Dyer's top shrine
Aegis will disappear soon, I guess? Or did I just, was that the sound?
just
That
did
was
now,
just the
yeah.
sound.
is under attack.
So you're gonna just make tier 2 out of this. Help his BKB funding.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dyer's top shrine.
Shrine dead, tier 2 dead. They
They're
trade the
just-
tier 2 though.
Farming on the map, playing cutting waves, split pushing as much as possible, and I think it's time for Hippomaniacs to try and punish with Disruptor Glimpse or
Yep.
try to find some picks.
That was kind of cool. I was mentioning how they didn't really have many stuns and stuff on Radiant side. They've caught like amazing Ravages from Saberlight, but Morphling into stuns, you just turn into them. right? You just turn into those heroes, and then yeah, we like Parker was mentioning, he got like 6 Wraith Fire
Yep.
blasts off in one fight. He can turn into Sand King in some fights too. Get multi-burrow strikes.
Just mute him.
You. Did you try turning it on and off again? Don't.
Yeah, he's gone full utility on Saberlight as well. So he had the Deso queued up, and he was like, "Oh, this game, I'm feeling good," and then he just switched to Solar Crest. I think that's the better, safer option. Yeah.
Definitely. That's the option. Like you go for that Deso when you're feeling super manly, and then the team is like, calm down there, sir. Just buy the items that we need as a team, please.
I go back and I'd like watch like Pasha. I think this is the build that Pasha was doing, where he was getting like one defensive thing for his team, or maybe 1 or 2, and then he goes for
some
Solar
fun
and then
for himself,
Refresher.
yeah.
You get the one item for yourself, and then you get your Refresher afterwards. After you get your Solar. Solar is just, I think you just need one on your team, like in almost every draft.
It's really good on Tide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stun
is
connects.
there.
Follow up.
Is that? That's a quick kill.
Can they get anything
Now you need to
more?
run if you're Hippomaniacs. Just run. The glimpse is there to cover you maybe, but oh, arrow. Not connect. They don't have the tier 2 here, and Sand King is there. Oh, the buyback from the Chuck.
Oh,
Nice
that Ravage.
Ravage.
Saberlight. Straight in the midst of it all, the Soulbind down onto the 2 of them. The Static Storm was immediately placed on the Lina. There's a defensive disruption, but she's still in the Static Storm and she's still dead. They'll move in with the BKBs. Omni Slash comes out. Jonas and Fan taking out this Omni Slash, just shredding them apart. Ragix will fall as well, as it's a double kill for Supreme.
Pablo?
Back towards
Pablo?
Ragix. Ragix is almost certainly dead another time. Pablo will try for the blink out and TP away. He's the only one to escape, just in time as well.
I
before
think the
Supreme
idea
goes back
was,
and tanking.
I know what you're, I see
Technical
it,
healing ward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but-
healing ward was the idea, but still that was Pablo.
What an amazing Omni Slash that was. It
Yeah.
looked pretty grim actually before that happened.
You just attack so fast. So Mirana's, I think the BKB wore, or she doesn't have it, or it wore off.
It wore off.
It wore off, right? And she just got oomed in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
Wraith King was 21 for the fight, but also got oomed.
Yep.
Was able to revive, but then was totally isolated.
I think
Ravage
like,
again was on everybody.
this game right here would be even if Aachen, if they had an offlaner, but they have a Mirana.
Yeah.
If they had something different, it would be much easier for them, but they're really struggling at the moment. This Tide Hunter is doing 10 times the work that Mirana is.
Saberlight is
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing some great stuff with his Ravages.
And it's
Every
not,
single
it's
time.
not
And
like
he's
his net worth is much higher than the Mirana. It's like 3k difference, but
He's every- like,
he
he's
just
level-
does so much more.
Level 23 as well, you know.
Yeah.
He's capping out.
He went for the XP talent, so
Yeah.
he wants to get
What's
that.
he gonna take on 25? 250 damage?
I think,
I think I see the 250 damage
Yeah.
even when people are going refreshers
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
really?
Yeah.
No,
It's
It's
no,
a
we
lot
saw-
of damage.
the-
we saw
there was a
Pasha
Titan
take the
CS
cooldown.
taking cooldown
Man,
reduction.
Solar Crest, 250 damage, you destroy people.
I think I saw Pasha the game that we saw him get like surprise refresher one of the games. I think he still went the 250 damage.
No, I think
But
I,
Well, I remember casting a game with you where I was like that, and because I was like, don't you always take it, and then someone hadn't taken it.
it's a
Yeah,
quarter.
I-
It's a quarter of like cooldown reducted. 25% is huge.
Exactly.
It's
it is a
it's
lot.
amazing.
It's-
it is.
But
it-
250 damage is also a
I don't
lot.
know.
I guess it depends if you feel like you have damage issues.
I mean, he's looking at me like he's gonna go damage.
Yeah, depends how you feel that day, I think.
If he, yeah,
Yeah.
he wants to go damage. Yeah.
There's a smoke up and a wraparound from Aachen City. Let's see if they can find something and make something
Oh,
out of
there
it.
are
Ragix is in
Zenny.
straight away. They
Arrow.
get the arrow follow up. The detection is there.
Got him, no buyback.
No worry, the disruptor saving
Oh,
life.
Ravage.
though.
Everybody.
Another Ravage on absolutely everyone. Buybacks have to come out straight away. The BKB's popped by Jonas and he jumps off.
Rajix is alone here.
He's still surrounded. They'll put their own BKBs as Supreme will be able to bring him down the once. They're on top of him, ready to look for that second time. He needs backup, but it's not hit nearly in time. Even with the 2 buybacks coming out from Aachen, they're not able to help him out.
They should defend this Roche still though. They have committed 2 buybacks. You don't want to go back really.
That might be available.
But can you? Can you do anything about this?
Keep spamming him.
You know that there's no Ravage. You know that they have no BKBs. You should be able to spam
What
them at
talent
least.
did Saberlight take? He is 25 off the back of that fight.
Damage.
Damage.
He took the damage. He's ready to smash.
Alright. Let's see the
Oh,
next
Sand
attack.
King.
Strike out
Oh,
on 2 of them. To get the silence out with the bugs. Supreme's in with the burst damage onto Jonas and Fan. The Inkswell as well. Jonas and Fan's just straight up dead. The Mirana falls. Symmetrical backing up with the Moonlight Shadow can turn Light Strike down, but no follow-up on the
Oh,
Sanguine.
the
In fact,
buybacks are
Saberlight
committed.
jumps in, Anchor Smash onto Pexu, bringing him low with that 250 damage talent as Pexu goes down.
They committed buyback on Mirana and on the Wraith King right now. They realize Jug has no buyback, he bought back for that bottom fight. Let's commit to this rush. But can they? There's
I know,
still
it's
Sion
hard.
standing. Yeah. Oh my god! Zenny almost hits the arrow.
Oh, the
good
Soul
ult.
Bind! They've got to put the BKBs. Can they do any damage though during these BKBs? They're trying to. They're under some fan.
The buyback
running
Melina.
away from Saberlight, but these Anchor Smashes. Saberlight just cutting them down through the BKB. They'll turn now towards Pablo and towards the Wraith King as the Wraith King reincarnate is gone.
Anchor Smash.
Smash.
Anchor
Oh,
Smash, but
oh,
Pablo-
Blink's
Oh,
out.
the blink.
Blink is there in time. Back in the river, Symmetrical. And Ragix now on the retreat. Waveform forward though, Supreme is on target. And Ragix will try to juke his way out, but the kinetic field
That's a
grants the
dieback.
vision. Has 3 dead on Aachen without buyback. Roshan falling.
Can you click on the Marauder really quickly? Sorry, just wanted to see one thing. So, you're BKB'd, but
And you
you're
can't leave.
grabbed by
Yeah.
the leash
And
of
you
the
still
Grim.
can't
You
leave.
can't leave. He's just stuck there, even though. And then they went opposite directions.
Yeah.
So they couldn't
Yeah.
even run away because they were running away from each other.
Yeah, they were like, this way, no, this way. Yeah.
Like the ogre. No, this way.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for that Mirana that's picked in this game.
I mean, this Tidehunter pick was
The Tidehunter's destroying them.
the ace.
Has
Yeah,
the
So
does.
many big, every single fight, every Ravage.
Has the Desolator now as well.
Yeah, they can just push so hard.
beautiful performance by
Shout out
Saberlight.
to Saberlight.
Gave me
Jared.
the shout out.
I mean, he needs to do it again
very
next game.
manly, very masculine Tidehunter.
He's right.
Appreciate it.
He definitely needs to do it next game if
Yeah.
he did this performance. That was. I mean, even the game before when they lost, he played super well.
He did.
Oh,
Punch.
boy!
Punch.
G.
Yeah.
You can see them. I think it was Pexu who was pinging Tidehunter just before, right? He
Yeah,
was like,
like, Tidehunter,
Tidehunter's
Tidehunter,
missing.
Tidehunter.
They're very aware.
Yeah.
Of the,
He's
of what has happened.
he's that MVP.
For sure.
277 last hits. Pipes out of control. Saving his teammates left and right.
So, for Aachen, what do we think going forward? No more Moran on the off lane? You think it's?
I think that's what they're thinking for sure. Yeah.
That's the basic.
It's
for
just
me.
to be able to pull it off is very hard. And as I said, this was a draft where there's a lot of stuff that complemented the Mirana, but even then, it's not enough to make this hero good.
Does not feel like it has any sort of an impact in the game. Even if the arrows connect, which they don't because there's Jug Spin and Tidehunter Kraken Shell. Wham! You have to be KB from that boy.
And look how much damage you're not doing.
It's just a little sad. I really like Mirana, but
It's-
there's
it's
a
just-
reason she's not picked.
Well, there's just so many better heroes to play in the offlane position.
Yeah.
There's so many strong heroes right now in the offlane.
And if I would say if you are gonna play Mirana, it's gotta be in a 4 or something, because their strongest thing is their threat
we
and
were
arrow.
saying it's probably got
Bravo.
Ravage again.
There we
Saberlight
go.
just
1,
easily
2,
jumps
then
in.
GG.
There's the GG, and you really have to.
Yeah.
And this Tide is styled on you from the mid game onwards. Every fight set up with a minimum 3-man, 4-man Ravage. Saberlight rocking it here, and they'll take the victory in this best of 1 Hippomaniacs.
Yep, means that both teams, both Hippomaniacs and Aachen City, are now 1-1 because Aachen won the previous game and Hippomaniacs won the last.
Oh, we're
it's good
frozen a
freeze.
little bit.
Good freezer in there. Was mid stretch.
Well, there we
Still
go.
mid stretch. There we go.
Yeah. So that is another game in the books. We are gonna head to our next game, and we're gonna have a double header of Chaos actually. After
Oh,
this.
Matumba man.
Yeah, they're gonna go up against Singularity first. Singularity
Excalibur.
has just won versus 6-8-2, and after that they are gonna go up against 6-8-2, who has just lost against Singularity.
Singularity looks
Yes.
really strong at the moment as well.
Yeah, it's what Excalibur, Ping Vincheck, those
Yeah.
guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to also give a public service announcement, because even though there's a final trap versus 6-8-2 going on, after that game on that specific stream, which I think is Beyond the Summit 4, it's gonna be Gorg versus Synderen.
Gorg.
Gorg versus
We're gonna miss
Cinder.
Gorg.
Gorg versus Synderen is on
We're
the
not
other
doing
stream.
Gorg versus Sind.
We're not.
What
Sorry.
is-
We can change that.
Oh,
Parker, get
what
on it.
is even the point?
Yeah, that should be a fun series. For sure. But first, we're doubleheader versus Chaos. I don't think we have
Chaos
any
is much fun.
complaints
We've got some
here.
Matu. It's a Matu stream.
And I wanna
Matu
see
stream
them-
now.
I want to
Matu
see
stream.
them play
Yeah.
better.
We want to see
they
them
lost
do.
the first one. They haven't played any first one.
We want to see
they
them
lost
do.
the first one. They haven't played any other game, right? This will be their second
This will be
game.
their second game.
So
we
we'll
saw
see
them
if
the first game
Matsu and
today.
the boys can get the win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
just
saw them
don't
lose
Gonaga,
versus
maybe.
Final Tribe.
Yeah. Have a break
So
Oh,
some
let's
small
go
break.
break. We'll be right back with more Dotes.
with some Matsu.